Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So it's going to be a nice day, a nice week, it's saying. So I'll be able to scooter. So we have scrambled eggs, ham, strawberry, toast, and yogurt, vanilla. I got the vanilla and the blueberry because they didn't have the big pack of just the vanilla. So tomorrow I'll have blueberry because I got strawberry today. So that was pretty good, that zucchini boat. I have to get to Walmart to get a couple cans of the spaghetti sauce I like though. Makes a big difference, the sauce. That one's okay, but the no-name one there, but I like the Hunt 4C. Anyhow. If bro does come down next weekend, I'm going to tell him Saturday. I'm going to take Leah. Because Sunday I'll tell him I do my cooking. And I like to rest on Sunday. I'll tell him it have to be Saturday. LaVonda's taking that course or whatever there for work, so. And Ian works next weekend. It was her weekend off. His weekend off this week. Next week's supposed to be her weekend off, but she got to do that course. And I think it's an 8-hour. I don't know why it would be 8 hours. She gets paid for it, but 8 hours to learn about guns. But they sell guns there, right? I don't know if they sell ammo though. I think they just sell like fishing gear and guns and like hunting guns. Guns that you hunt with. Not high powered or handgun. It's all like for hunting, for sport. Cause she has to handle it. Because she's in customer service, so people returns them, I suppose. And if you handle any type of rifle, you have to have your certificate to do so. Your firearm. It's probably the same one as if you own. If you own one. I don't know. But I'm not sure if they sell the bullets though. Bro, he was in sporting, so he got his certificate when he worked at Canadian Tire. He started out in parts Then he did sports. Then he was in the garden. He mostly, in the summertime, he worked garden, and then in the wintertime, he worked sports. So, that's part of the sports department. But, yeah. I think Ian always worked in one department before he got this night job there. Sort of like receiving sort of thing. But I'm doing this stocking shelves and displays and that. So he's been there for like 9 years or so. He knows where everything goes, and so of course I made him supervisor for in the evening. And you got 2. You got like 4 or 5 people under that he supervises. So I found a free app for him for football anyway. So you can watch all the games live. And you can watch hockey. And you can watch baseball, whatever. But I'll tell bro, when the next big UFC, I'll see if it covers it, and if it does, I'll tell him. You don't have to pay. The app is free, and it's live stream. You don't have to pay for cable and all that now. You got so many different apps. And I can hook my phone right up to my television, so and he is like a sponge. Everything we do, one little one little thing there, and that's it. Walking to the store, we went to No Frills twice, Saturday and Sunday. She can wait to tell her mother. You're just like a sponge. And then we went to Walmart. LaPonda. I didn't know, last 2 weeks broke out in this rash. Showed me it. Had it for like 2 weeks. Only her. I said, that's an allergy rash. She was thinking maybe shingles, and I didn't know. That's an allergy. So I googled the allergy rash and image, and I said, see, you're allergic to something. So it's over there, and I remember when we were at Walmart a couple weeks ago, they were going to pick up this soap. And I said, it's lemon, but they didn't need any more. Ian said they had quite a bit left. So I'm like, okay. So anyway, I got 2 flies now. Not 1, 2. Anyway, so I asked her, since they moved in here, and they got to use the washer and dryer, they got to pay, not like their own old place. And they always got a certain soap in Grant McEwen, but where they got to pay for laundry, they got a cheaper soap. I said, are you using that lemon? She said, yeah. I said, well, that's what you're allergic to. I told her. I said, and she done all her bedding and everything. And she's broke out in hives. Not a rash, it's hives. They're bumps. There's nothing in them like they're hives. I know what allergic rash looks like. So I said to her, I said, remember that time when you worked at Tim Hortons? She don't remember this. They changed the hand soap that they use in the back in the kitchen. Not doing the floors, not that soap, but they changed the, and she got off work. She used it for a couple weeks, and her hand all broke out. And of course it was too late to go to the doctor. We went to the hospital, and it was going to be an 8-hour wait. So while we're sitting there, this is when she was like 17, 18. I said, is there anything that you're using that you never used before? She said they changed the soap at work to lemon. And I said, well, I'm allergic to lemon. I said, let's don't sit here for 8 hours. We'll go get some Benadryl and calamine so you don't itch. And don't use that soap. So they changed the soap, and it went away. And she don't drink iced tea and all that, so. But I always told her, stay away from lemon. So they get this soap when they moved in here. It's not a pod. They usually use, she said, Downy or something or whatever. But she got this soap. I think a whole bunch of it for $5. Brand name, it's not like a no name, but it's crystals or powder, and you gotta scoop it and you gotta put it in a drum. You can't put it in it's not pod or liquid or whatever. Anyway, so last night we went to Walmart. She picked up her Benadryl. She didn't bother with calamine. I told her, when you go home, take a cold shower. Anyway, so she picked up some soap, and she had to wash her uniform in that today, last night, because she works today. Tomorrow, when she gets off, she works at 10. When she gets off at 4, she got a wash. So she bought, she'll still use the lemon for Ian and Leah, but she bought herself what she usually normally, what her regular, to wash her clothes. So tomorrow she'll have to wash her bedding. She'll have to wash all of that tomorrow after work. So she works at 10 today. So, but at least she got the Benadryl. So she'll have to wash her clothes separate until she's done. They're done with that lemon soap. It was like that for a couple of weeks, see? They've been here, what? A month and a half or whatever. See, they were washing it at Jenny's, and then they weren't using that lemon. She only started using it here. I was at Walmart when I seen it. I said, that got lemon in it. See, I know Leah and them's not allergic to lemon because they drink lemonade and the iced tea and all that stuff. Her and Ian, but LaPonda, she don't. Oh. Yeah. Well, see, I got 2 floss. 2 of them. I only had 1. I don't know where this other one came. He must have invited them in. Get out of here. See, there's no food. I did my dishes last night right away. Washed the counters off, swept the floor. They were bored last night. There were no food for them to get at. Anyhow, so I told her, I said, you're allergic to lemon. She couldn't remember last night when we went to Walmart. I said, you don't remember that? I do. Because I said, I'm not staying at the hospital for 8 hours. 6 to 8 hours because you got an allergy. Rash. As soon as I seen them last night, she showed me. She had Ian looking all in the bed and everything for bugs, and no, they weren't bugs. I said, no, that's allergy. Those are hives. And not on her face. See, because of clothes, right? I couple because of the pillowcase and that, because she did her bedding. So she had a... I said, I remember, Mom, we were in a small town, so the only soaps that we had, clothes soap, was ABC, Tide, which has always been expensive. I like Tide. Tide with bleach. I love that one, but man. Anyway, so Tide, ABC, and Sunlight. Now, we always used ABC. Unless the Sunlight, because it probably was more. But at our small little grocery store, we had Minto. That's the only ones I can remember seeing. So anyway, we always use ABC. ABC was the cheapest. Then, unless the Sunlight was on sale. And Sunlight at that time was just original Sunlight. White soap with blue specks in it or whatever. Just like ABC. And she went, and it was on sale, but it was a lemon. Very first time they came out with lemon sunlight soap. And I broke out from neck down like LaFonda, hives. And I don't know, it was weekend or whatever, after hours or whatever, so she took me to the mental hospital in emergency there, like I did with LaFonda. And I did see the doctor. He didn't know what it was. He knew it wasn't measles. He knew it wasn't chickenpox. He knew it wasn't... He didn't know what it was, the doctor. So, Hicktown doctor, right? So, it wasn't my doctor, Dr. Thompson. I think he would have known. But anyway, had to see the one that was on call in emergency that day, that night. Get out of here. Go. Jeez, they'll go right on your face. Anyway, so when we leave, the woman across the way, she's been a nurse for like 20 years. Lives across from us. And I remember she took Mom aside. And she said to Mom, because she was there when the doctor, she was there, present. And he didn't even say an allergy to get Benadryl or nothing. He didn't know what it was. He really didn't know what it was. So anyway, she said, are you using that lemon sunlight soap? Mom said, yeah. And she said, it's an allergy. She's allergic to lemon. So when you get home, get her some Benadryl, or whatever it was back then. I don't know. Get her some of that. Because, I mean, I broke out really bad. Really bad. I was all in hives and everything. So anyway, get her some of that, and you're going to have to wash all her clothes in hot water without soap. That's what I was telling her last night. You got to wash your clothes first with no soap. Wear them for the day and then wash, but she's not going to listen. She's going to put, and the lemon is still going to be in that soap. But she don't want to listen to me. I know last night she did her uniform and she put that soap in and the lemon's still in there. But she don't want to listen to me. So, Mom washed all her clothes, all my clothes, in hot water. Hung them up on the line. And then I wore them. They were clean and everything. You know what I mean? I wore them. And then the next time they were in the laundry, in the dirty clothes, then she washed it with ABC or whatever. But that's what I told LaFonda. You got to get that lemon out of there. Out of those clothes. I know what I'm talking about because I went through it. I remember. I was blotched out all over. Hives. Everywhere but my face. Mom probably didn't do the bedding in it yet. Or I would have been blotched in the face of my pillow. I don't think she did the bedding because she only used it for, what, a week and a night. So, that weekend she probably would have done the bedding, or the weekend after. Then LaFonda done her bedding and everything in it when they moved. So anyway, I gotta kill those 2 flies because they're getting on my nerves now, all over the place. Enough is enough. That's about it. But if you guys ever try that zucchini boats, let me know. But put your favorite spaghetti sauce in it. The one you like, the can. a canned spaghetti sauce that you really, really like, because suppose you could put, in the meat and that, you could put peppers and whatever you want. You could put cut up mushrooms. It's just a spaghetti sauce, that's all. Just make sure that you put the sauce first and then you put the ground beef in that, because you want a layer of the sauce, right? Because it wasn't really deep. And then a shitload of cheese. That was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah. So LaFonda took the white cheese, a shell, mac and cheese, a shell for the remainder for Leah. And then I had another zucchini boat, put that in with the tomato mac and cheese there, macaroni and tomato for Ian. So I had no leftover, which is good. So upload this, kill those 2 flies. I'm done with them now. I'm gonna take my book and I'm gonna kill them. Haven't had flies in here all summer long, but they're out and about right now, because they'll be going in the walls here pretty soon. Keep him down at my feet right now so he's not up on, look, right up on that yogurt. See him? And here comes the other one on my poop toe. You know your dad here soon, eh? You know that? Both is. But I do have a cover. I do have a cover for anything I drink. It's right on there, see? Get out of here. Okay, so enough of that. See you in the morning. Stay safe and it's cigarette time.